it's Dr. C. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we're going to use, for a while I have not used the resistance bands. I thought about it. I said, my gosh, why haven't I? Well, we got so many other types of things that we can use that I kind of abandoned it. But they are an excellent exercise assistance. And they're light, you carry them with you, just like the small ball and all. I love those, both of those actually. But we're going to do all resistance bands today. Since the last time I did it, there's been loads of different exercises that I've been doing in my classes and all. And I'm going to try to bring a few of those new things for you today as well. I'm going to emphasize use on individual muscles. So, and I know I like to talk, but I'll explain as we go along. We're not going to do the warm-ups because it's damn warm outside, actually. But nevertheless, I use a lot of circles for warm-ups, circling the arms, the legs, the low back, all of those different circles that I use. That's what you want to do for a warm-up. So let's get on with it. We'll start at the top. And believe it or not, we can actually use the band on our head. Yes, on your damn head. Now, what can you do with a band on the head? Well, I'll tell you. When you start bringing those arms up and coming ahead, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Now, what the heck did we accomplish? Well, basically, it's for the neck muscles. Your neck is holding that thing. And so every time you move your arms, you're tightening those muscles in the back of the head. You can put them on the side. You can put them in the front. All the different muscles of the head. So, just to let you know. Let's move down to the shoulders now, because we got a lot of shoulder exercises, and of course, there's a lot of major muscles there too. So let's start with the biceps. Biceps has 2 big heads, and basically helps to exercise the shoulder as well as bending in the arm as well. But there are other muscles. But first, let's start with the biceps. Now, depending on what you have learned with the biceps, we're going to do a lot of curls. And basically, those are the curls like this. Now, you can hold your hands in different positions. When we do the simple things like the biceps curls and all, I usually have the people take the band, wrap it, but we keep our palms up for the curls. So palms will be up when we do our curls. Why? Why can't the palms be down? There's a difference in the muscles that we use, whether your palms are up, palms down, or palms neutral. 3 different positions, up. This is called supination, pronation, and neutral. All a little different as far as which muscles that you're using. We always recommend that you do our simple exercises like the ones that we do for our biceps and all with the curls, that your palms be faced up. So, palms are up, and we come up. Now, generally, we will put, if I'm doing, say, the right arm, I'll have that like this, and palms will be up. So I'm going to be doing the right arm first. This is almost pure biceps, 2, 3. Long head of the biceps, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if I wanted to do short head of the biceps, I'm going to put my arm out. You can put it all the way out. I go about 45 degrees out and bring it in. Now that's using the shorter head of the biceps. 3, 4, 5. Now, what if I go straight like this? That's really getting a different muscle when you put your hand in that position. You're actually getting the biceps, yes. All curls get the biceps. But you're also getting this brachioradialis muscle when you go palm up. And now notice, I don't know if you can see it, I've lost so damn much muscle now. That happens when you get older. You lose your muscle, called sarcopenia. When I raise it up in this position with the thumb up, okay, notice that it goes, stretches that brachioradialis and then tightens the brachioradialis, and I try to bring it up enough so that that muscle touches the biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's brachioradialis. Now there's another muscle in the upper arm in the front besides the biceps, and that's called the brachialis. Now with the brachialis muscle, that's right under the biceps. What you do with your curl, again, with the hand, could be either palm up, palm down. You go across. So I bring the leg out a little bit. And now we're going to bring it up and across. That gets more of the brachialis muscle. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now you've got all 3 muscles, the biceps, brachialis, and brachioradialis. Okay, you got those 3. That's just on the right side. Now you got to do the damn thing on the left side as well. And so, palm up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to bring it up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we want to get that brachialis. So thumb up, brachioradialis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are obviously other muscles. Triceps muscle. Now the triceps muscle, what we want to do, it occupies roughly 2/3 of the circumference. That is all the way around. 2/3 of the arm. It's a big muscle. So what you got to do, I'm going to sit back down. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to sit on that band. Sit on the band and bring it around the back. Just like that. Now, arm is going up. Make sure you're nice and tight, nice and tight. Now, this is the muscle that we're going to exercise now. So you're going to bring it up. 1. Notice that tightens that right up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The further back you keep your arm, the better you get the strengthening of the triceps. Simple exercise using this Okay, there we go. In the back, just like the other side, far back as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's the triceps. Let's move it on. We're now going to talk about the deltoid. That's that muscle on the side. There are 3 heads to the deltoid. So you got to exercise all of them. The anterior, the lateral or side, that's the biggest part. And then the back part, the posterior part. We got to get all the deltoid muscles. Now the one that I always did, and I always just used that one exercise, but that just got the lateral part. That's it. So I put it on the floor, put my 2 feet on the band, and I bring it up to a T, 1. That just gets the lateral deltoid. 3, 4, and 5. Lateral deltoid. What do I want to do when I want to get the posterior part? I bend it forward, keep it a nice straight back. Straight back. Now, going to take that right hand, move it back. You're getting that deltoid in the back. Now, if you want to get it even more, turn your head when you do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this side, instead of doing just the posterior, we're going to do the anterior as well. How do I get the anterior? You make an X. You make an X. And then you're going to try to start that motor now. Start the motor in that engine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's start the engine with my right arm now. 1, anterior deltoid. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So now we got anterior deltoid. Now the deltoids, they get involved with a lot of different exercises, but the major exercises were the ones that we just did. Okay, I'm going to use a slightly bigger, I always take a 5-footer, which is that one, and then a big 6-footer. Why? Because I cut them to size. You can buy a whole roll of these things and just cut them to size. Then, now I got plenty of band to work with. And there are 3 different exercises that we do with this. We can do the arms out to the side. Obviously, what we're getting here, we're getting anterior deltoid. We're getting the pectoral muscles. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I always throw in a couple of extras too. Get the legs. 1, 2. Which muscles are we using in the legs? Obviously all the lateral muscles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now when these contract, the ones on the inside stretch. And so you're actually getting both sides. Different type exercise, but you're getting it on both sides. And then we do them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now what can we do? We can row. I love rowing. Rowing is a great exercise. 1, pull it back. Really bend those elbows and pull it back. 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 10 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love the rowing exercise. Okay, what else can we do? Well, obviously there's a lot of things we can do. And anything with the arms, I use the shorter one, the 5-footer. And again, in the front. Now we're going to focus on the pectoral muscles. Now palms are facing down. Could you face them up? Yeah, you could. You could. Stretch them, palms facing down. Stretch them. Now what if I did it with palms facing up? There's not as much use of the pectoral muscle. Well, obviously you're stretching some muscles, you're strengthening some, but a total difference when you're going palms down, palms up. What about palms neutral? That's even easier because you're not using as many muscles. But at least for our purposes, palms are facing down and we're getting those pectoral muscles. Okay, what else can we do? Straight in the air. Now we're bringing it in the back and stretching. Now we're using little different muscles again when you do it in the back. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and back. Now, that was straight horizontal. What if we do diagonal? Let's keep this arm out, stretch the other one down, get a diagonal. Again, you're using different muscles. 3, 4, and 5. Now this one is up, this one is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have to rest. Yeah, even I have to rest when I stretch those muscles. So those are all different muscles, different types of exercise. Okay, let's go on from there. Let's start doing some stuff with the legs now. Let's do the right leg first. I'm going to use the bigger band for the legs. I don't know, I like to be consistent, and I like that bigger band for the legs. The very first exercise we do with the legs is simply straighten it out, bring it back as far as possible. So which muscles are we using now? To pull it back, and what do we use to push it out? You look at your muscles, see which ones are tightening up. That's 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go over to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're straight ahead. Now we're going to hit that quad now. Up with the quad. Get it up there. And then slowly it goes down. And then stretch it up and down. Stretch it up and down. Now what I like to do with my classes, on the last one, they get it up and then work it way up, stretching those hamstrings in the back. And slowly down it goes. And then of course, you got to do the other side. We want to be as symmetrical as possible. So bring that baby back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straight ahead. Let's lift it up, and it goes down slowly. Let's lift it up, down slowly, and now we're going to really get it up there and back down. Okay, so those are for the upper leg. What do we do now for our calf? Well, for our calf, basically, I'm going to continue on that left leg. You're going to stretch the calf by pointing, flexing, point, flex, point, and flex. And then you're going to toe in. You're going to toe out, toe in, toe out, toe in, toe out. Then you put the outside of the foot on the floor, inside the foot, outside, inside, outside, inside. Now, let's get that other leg. Here we go. Other leg is out. We're going to point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, toe in, out, in, out, in, out. Out, inside the foot, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay. Now what are we going to do? We got to also get our glutes. Yes, we got to, those are the stabilizing muscles of the hip. Oh, I forgot. When we did the arms, I forgot the stabilizing muscles of the arm. And those are the ones that are in the rotator cuff area, 4 little muscles. So, but we'll do these stabilizing in the butt first, okay? So these are going to be gluteal exercises, So you're going to get forward on your chair. You're going to lift that leg up, lift it up. Tighten that band, bend it forward, push down, 1. Tighten your belly muscle and the glute, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring it out to the side, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the other leg. Gotta get them both. Okay, bring it forward, bring it up, push it down, 1, 2, tighten that belly muscle, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very good. Straighten it out and down. I mentioned to you that for stabilization, we have to stabilize our upper as well as lower. We just did some of our gluteal exercise. We have others, but nevertheless, let's do some stabilizing with our rotator cuff. So what we're going to do first, palms facing down, elbows are always into the chest. Now, the rotator cuff muscles are for external rotation and internal rotation. This is external, and this is internal. You can see that rotates on the cuff out. That's external, and that's internal. Okay, so what do we do for that? You got your band, palms facing down. I'm going to make it a little tighter. Here we go. Palms facing down, elbows are always in. Let's go out with just the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how do we get internal rotation? You got that band around the back. Band around the back. Gonna make an X. Make an X. Okay. So now we want to be able to pull, not out, because that's external rotation. You want to be coming in. So we'll probably do it with like this. That's fine. Okay? Let's pull it in now. 1, 2. Always, I tend to have a tendency to get that. 3, 4, 5. Now let's get that other side now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's mostly what the rotator cuff does, but it doesn't necessarily have to be just internal, external rotation. You can, for example, you can put this onto the floor, put your hand down like that, but put it to the outside of the foot, much easier on the outside of the foot. And then you can come across 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You could also go forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. And then you get your other side. You can do the, always on the outside. I always screw that up, but it's got to go on the outside of the foot to get it completely. Okay, so elbows in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can go forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. One more, forward and up. Those are the stabilizing muscles. So that's just an example of all of the individual muscles that we use and using the exercise resistance bands. This is Dr. C. Have a good day.